Do you ever feel flat out exhausted due to your workload? I know I often do. Workers are being pushed to the limit in all sorts of career fields. The least we can do for our workers is implement a paid 4-day weekend at least once a month. It would really help America's workers and businesses as well. Americans should stand up for themselves and demand more time off. The amount of work expected is too much and not worth the blow to our workers' mental health. Americans spend too much time working and not getting enough breaks. Mental health issues caused by overworking are doing great harm to the workforce. Some career fields suffer from burnout and high turnover. According to Courtney Stevens, who is an economic writer for Business.org, American workers work more hours per capita than any other large nation. According to the National Institute of Health, the suicide rate was at 48,000 in 2018, with work stress being a major contributing factor. Work overload also amplifies mental health problems, where other sources are responsible. Work stress also affects non-working family members. Sometimes workers spend too much time at work and not enough time with family, causing rifts in many important relationships in their lives. 4-day paid weekends every month would have a significant impact on workers' personal lives. 2 extra days off a month would give people extra time to focus on themselves, recoup, and re-energize. This could also lead to more productivity. Work wouldn't be so repetitive, and businesses could add additional days off to provide a goal for employees to strive for. Businesses would see an increase in the quality of work and would reduce pressure on employees who sometimes feel as if it's necessary to work more than the standard 40-hour work week. Businesses would also benefit from the extra 4-day weekend. 2 extra days would reduce operating costs slightly every month. These extra days off would also provide a better work environment because workers would be less stressed and could also work better after having a longer break from each other. Workers deserve this extra time to themselves after everything a regular employee does for big business. Many workers work well over a standard 40-hour work week with little to no compensation for it. Some companies go as far as making this the expectation instead of the exception. This culture that is created is toxic and harming an already stretched workforce. The same companies will send their executives on paid vacations and call it a business trip, but then turn around and force their laborers to miss roughly 200 million vacation days in the past few years, according to an article published by CNBC in 2018. We must demand action now. Workers are being abused by their employers and need more robust breaks in order to cope with heavy workloads and remain valued employees. Something as simple as 2 extra paid days off is nothing to most of these corporate machines. Paid 4-day weekends once a month for everyone would not resolve all of the workforce issues, but it is a small step in the proper direction.